This is a Dynaflow product that I got through Dharma Trading. I love Dharma Trading, and I've never gone wrong with anything that I've ever purchased from them in terms of doing dyeing of silk or cotton or anything else. So I'm excited to try this little product. It's actually a paint and not a dye, but it behaves like a dye. And what I have here are some cotton masks, and I'm going to try to just play with them a little bit. I'm using little trash bags to keep them in because I might want to squish them and move them around and that sort of thing, and I thought that might be easier than doing it in a bowl. What you see here is I used little pipettes to pull some of the dye out of the bottles because I'm going to actually use water to dilute it. The package that I bought comes with, I believe, eight. That's different colors, which is a nice starter pack. I have pipettes. I'm using a little palette plate. Water's in the middle, and then I've just got three little colors. I've used white, green, and purple, and one of my purples I have added some white too to make it a slightly lighter color than the other. I think that I can do this product with a paintbrush or with droppers or multiple ways. Right now I'm going to try with a dropper, and the first thing that I'm going to do is actually take the waste product that I've got inside my pipette, the leftover. I'm just spraying some water into this middle part, and essentially I'm just going to take whatever's in that pipette. I'm going to, whoop, well, that didn't quite work. I squirted it in, but that's all right. We've got two more wells so we can play. So I'm going to just pull this up. Sorry, you're not really showing it to you. I'm going to pull that up in my pipette, and we're just going to see what happens. This is dry cotton. It is not, it may run a little bit like that, but I don't expect it to spread too much because it's dry. Let me try this with some more. Go ahead and pour some water in two of these so it won't matter so much. This time I'm squeezing my bottle upright and then sucking it up so I'm not quite making my water so crazy. And this time I'm going to shake it up a little bit. We're just going to try it again. See what happens whenever these things overlap. I'm not worried at all about a design here. This first one is I'm just trying to figure out how this product works. Okay, once again, this is my waste. I've squeezed the bulb. I'm putting it in the water and releasing so that it brings it up without wasting my water so much. Now this is white, and I have no idea what this is going to do. It looks like it's going to lighten some colors, which that's kind of fun. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that, the way that looks right now, to be honest. I also have, as you'll see here, I've got the cap, the little tear off that comes inside the bottle, and I just hate to waste that paint. So I'm just going to try dabbing this like a stamp to get the rest of it off. See what it does. This one did not have the little handy holder, so this is a little more awkward, but that's okay. We're just playing anyway. So there's that. There's that. Interesting. Okay, so that's kind of fun. Now I'm going to take just plain water. I'm going to make my surface just a little damp. Not a lot. Now I'm going to take the straight out purple dye. I'm using the same purple that I had before because I don't care if it's a little bit off. off, but this is going to be the straight out undiluted product. So let's see. Ooh, that's almost black. I'm not liking that. This is on a section that's pretty dry. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of water again, and let's see. I can see a lot of possibility for this in terms of doing tie-dye, or a fake tie-dye, so to speak. I'm kind of not wanting to mess with this too much because I kind of like it. I'm going to put a bit more of the green, and this time without diluting it at all, except with what's diluted on the mask from water. And I'm going to try just getting a little bit more green bloom in there. This is fun. Super simple. Ooh, I kind of like that. So, splattering would be fun. More splattering. Kind of making these bubbles has kind of been cool. Okay, now I'm going to suck up just a tad bit more water. I'm not too crazy about having much white on the product, because I didn't really design it as a place to have a white space. I really just wanted this to pretty much be colored. So I'm just going over here and picking up my raw color and then a little bit of water and just finishing this off. Okay, now I'm going to do just a smidge of white finish this off so that even if I have some white, it's not going to be bright white in most cases. Again, I'd leave white if I planned on it, but I did not plan on it here. I really wanted to see saturation. So here we go. Okay. One more bit of this really intense purple I think will do what I wanted, and I'm really liking those bubbles. Dropping it from higher up, you get a bit more of a splatter. That's kind of fun. Okay, one more bit of green. Okay, I'm at the saturation point of making this really muddy. So I'm going to stop. I really like what this Dynaflow product does. I'm getting ready to do a handful of more masks. I'm going to use some brushwork. I'm going to use some bunching it up and tying it like you would a classic tie-dye, and just see what we can get out of this. Thanks for watching. This is a continuation from yesterday to show you what I did. After they dry thoroughly, then you need to iron them to set this paint. I used my ProWorld heat press to do that, and I hope I pressed it long enough. We'll find out when I give them a wash. But I'm happy with the product. I just playing around with what I had. I've got a little bit of a shine on some of these. I used the Lumiere light body metallic acrylics to do that in spots. I also used a Tulip Dazzling glitter brush on just for fun. I'm anxious to wear one of these and see how it feels in terms of whether or not the paint makes it more difficult to breathe through the mask. I don't think it will. It doesn't feel like it's got too heavy a hand in it, so I'm happy. These are a little dark, and I think some of that's just me muddying up by overdoing, but you can see that there are some that are lighter, and you know, it's just a matter of preference and fun. I just ordered some more masks from ProWorld because I like these little masks, even though they don't have a nose grip in them. They still fit well, and so I'm enjoying them, and I really do like that I can play with different kinds of things, fabric paint and inks and things like that. I'm looking forward to seeing if I can do a little bit of silk screen on them and just have some fun. But I do recommend Dynaflow. I'll let you know how it washes out, but I really do like it. It's very easy to use, very easy to clean up, and no toxic smells or anything like that. Very nice. Thanks.